Alrighty guys, hello, thank you for watching and joining me today. Um, we are playing Magic Arena. So recently I started playing this game again, well, Magic the Gathering in general, just a couple days ago. I saw a few videos by Hello Good Game on YouTube, shoutouts to him, please go check him out, his link will be in this description below. But he makes these free-to-play deck guides, and so I took the 2 adventure one that he said would help, and I'm relearning the game of Magic the Gathering. I've only been playing for a couple days, and this is the deck list. I did a draft, and I was able to get another Beanstalk Giant, so I have 3 in the list. I really like Beanstalk Giant after playing Lucky Clover, because it helps me ramp into mana really quickly, which makes it so I can cast Beanstalk Giant even quicker. But let's go jump in a few games. I'm still learning, and I'm kind of using this video as an outlet to reach out to the community, and if anybody can help me relearn things like how rotation works, because that whole concept is foreign to me. I grew up with a Yu-Gi-Oh background. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh quite a bit, and in Yu-Gi-Oh there's no rotation, so that's a new thing I have to get used to. Anyway, so we're looking at this opening hand. We have access to all the colors, Lucky Clover into Beanstalk Giant. Might as well. I mean, we'll be able to get a lot of land out of our deck and ramp up a lot, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to draw some good threats, or maybe an Innkeeper. Innkeeper let us draw some cards before we play that Beanstalk Giant. Looks like our opponent's still deciding. I am brand new to the game. As you see, my rank is very low. I've played a couple of ranked games. And, yeah. I've played a couple drafts. Drafts are pretty good for expanding your collection. I wish I was better at them. I've done the Throne of Eldraine draft. The bot draft. Not against other people. And I've only been averaging like 4 wins. I wish I could get more wins. If there's any help you guys have for new draft players. The first draft, I drafted mono red, and then the second draft I drafted white red knights. And that one went, I think that one went a little bit better. But at the end of the day, I haven't done very well. Wow, well, when this guy decides to play, there we go. Play our land. Looks like he mulliganed down to 6. No, down to 5. Wow, he mulliganed down to 5. Temple Deceit, that's a good land. I gotta craft this. The lands are important, but from my understanding, shock lands are rotating out, so I can't do any. I don't want to do any of those if rotation's in a couple of days. Anyways, we're gonna start off with this Lucky Clover. Then we're gonna play our plains into Beanstalk Giant, which will get us a couple forests to accommodate those plains. Fairy Guide Mother. I want to save this until like I can actually kill my opponent, and that's not really what I wanted to see. But here we're gonna get some of those lands out of the deck. Let's get some forests. I know I could get a plains and then like play the Fairy Guide Mother, but I just kind of want to be patient. And I have the plains to supplement that plains in my hand. Alright, so it looks like he's playing the Mutate deck. This is from the Mutate starter deck. Unexpected things. Okay. Okay, I will take that damage. And let's see. Drawing more and more lands. I guess sometimes that happens in Magic the Gathering. Even though I just thinned 2 lands out of my deck, I still have 3, 6, 7, 8. So I can play a Beanstalk Giant. Just put a big boy on the board. Right now it's kind of looking like my only option, but then when it can attack, I can double fairy guide mother it and swing for a ton. That'll be kind of cool. See if you make this monstrous egg fly. Oh no, he's... Are you holding up a counter spell, buddy? He really doesn't want... I think he's saving it for Beanstalk Giant. Let's play a Wandermare. Yeah. Let's not play into the counter spell just yet. Let's make him make a play first. Maybe tap down some mana. And we'll play this. Maybe next turn if he makes a play, if he stays patient. Maybe wait, because we are lacking in options. Okay, and eliminate. Interesting. Okay, I'll take one. That'll probably bait the negate. Or is it a destruction? Could be, he could have a murder in hand. We'll play it. We'll make him play a card. He only has 2 in hand. He didn't negate it. Is he gonna murder it? Probably. I don't think this Beanstalk Giant is long for this world. Return target creature. Oh, hey, I will happily take that back, my friend. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just ramp some more mana. Maybe we can get lucky and draw a Lucky Clover. Draw a Lucky Clover, play a ton of land. I think that might be a little overkill. I think we need some more... I don't know, just other tools. That's an interesting card. I might take this one out. I haven't been able to swarm. There's our 10/10 Beanstalk Giant. It's a very interesting, like very slow controlling mutate deck, I guess. Well, I mean, he did mulligan down to 5, but this is from the structure deck. Interesting, okay. So I'm gonna lose some life. 4/4 with Death Touch. This will buff him by 4, making him a 14. And then another 4, he could be an 18. Alrighty, so we do another land. I thought I've thinned enough of those out, you know, but I guess not. I think I played the Broodmaw. I'm gonna play this. +2. This one twice. So if he kills our Beanstalk Giant, it'll come back as a flyer. That's really nice. Okay, so he's a 15, 13. I could do that again, make him even bigger, but I kind of want to just wait for the next turn. We'll play the Fairy Guide Mother. He doesn't need vigilance. I'm just gonna swing. See what he does about this 15 damage coming in. Have lots of things he could have, but okay. We'll take that. He'll take 15. So he could still have like an unsummon to bounce him back to my hand. There's options. But now he has to kill the Broodmoth before he can kill the Beanstalk Giant. Otherwise he just comes back as a flyer, which is really nice. And if he does kill the Broodmoth instead, okay, another Death Toucher, I can just make him fly again with make him another 15, 13, and swing for lethal. Right now he has 1 mana open. Like I said, he could still have an unsummon. That would kind of ruin my day. But you know what? Let's go for that lethal. Instead of buffing him twice, I'm going to buff, like the Fairy Guide Mother. So I'm going to swing with everything. He said good game. It doesn't look like he has an option to deal with it. So I think that's the first one in the bag. Oh, I should have played her first, but that's okay. Let's attack. And we did it. That's the first one in the bag. Alrighty, well that went pretty well. See, I got the whole Lucky Clover into the Beanstalk Giant. I really like that. Let's hop into the next game. Alrighty guys, so we're into our next game. We're playing against Roronoa. No, Roronoa 167. Alrighty, so opening hand, we have, okay, 2 of our 3. We have our 1 of Luminous Broodmoth, sorry. Giant Killer, Fairy Guide Mother, a few lands. I'm not a big fan of this hand, to be honest. I think I will mulligan. I know I had the 2 lands. We have a little ramp. This is a little better. Gotta get rid of the Giant Killer. This hand's still kind of awkward. Play our Forest. He looks like he's also playing green-white. I wonder if we're playing the mirror match. Could be, could be. In that case, Giant Killer might not come in so handy if we're playing the mirror match, because we don't have very many big creatures except for, well, that or Beanstalk Giant. So I guess, yeah, we're playing the mirror match. He's actually going to play his Giant Killer on 1. I'll play mine on 2. So I can draw a card. Interesting, okay. Yeah, figured that was coming. That's a good draw. We'll do that for sure. We'll take damage from this Lovestruck Beast, but we're gonna ramp a lot. Maybe playing the Giant Killer was a misplay, because if I kept it in hand, I could have dealt with the Lovestruck Beast. And maybe he has another one, I could have dealt with both. But I did get to draw. We'll take the 5. Hurts. Gain our life. Ramp twice. One Plains and one Forest. I want the Plains so my Giant Killer's effect is live. Could also kill this thing, but he doesn't have anything that he's going to be casting that's used in Adventure. He could have Adventure creatures in hand still to get those +1s. But I think we're okay. I think we want to play this game a little bit slower than he does. He's playing this game rather aggressively. If I take 7, puts me at 9. I could tap him down. Yeah. We'll tap the creature down. I think I Primal Might to kill that thing. So he stops getting the +1s. And then I can also Adventure in the Ranger to get 4 1/1 tokens. That's a lot of flyers. Really, I only need to buff it by 1. That's all the mana I'll have too. Let's play this guy. Make a whole bunch of tokens. Then let's buff our Giant Killer for 1. And have him fight the Pathfinder. Or Pathlighter. Pathlighter, okay. Okay. So I'll take 4. Interesting. Hey, there we go. We have a flying blocker now. Play this, I could draw a card. I could draw 2 cards and play this. And I can't tap anything down. If I play this, I draw. Get my blocker. I can also boost my blocker after. Draw 2 cards. Land drop. Okay, maybe we stabilized. We can Banishing Light one of the Fairy Guide Mothers. I have to throw another human at this beast though. Next turn I might be able to, let's see, how much mana do I have? I have 7, so I can play both of these. Take 4 puts me at 5. This deck doesn't have any burn, it's the flyers. Okay. Have we stabilized? That's a big card. That's a really big card. I lose a lot of draw power though. It might just be the right play. Swing with everything. Blow up the board. That was a pretty decent draw, I think. Okay. So we can swarm, or we can play a beanstalk giant. We also have the realm cloaked giant. I think that was the right turn to nuke the board. Gain a little bit of life. Let's play this giant. Cool, he didn't, oh, he couldn't nuke the board. He would have blown up my giant. Okay. So now, I'm pretty sure we're banishing life. Get rid of this giant. I swing. I think I flood. There we go. And that is good game. That was a very good game. Alrighty. Well, that worked out pretty well for us. Not so bad today. Okay, so we are back here with the deck list. The 2 adventure upgraded free-to-play version made by Hello Good Game on YouTube. Please check him out. He's the reason I started making this video in the first place and getting back into this whole Magic thing. I haven't played Magic in many years, and it's a lot of fun to get back into. I'm still learning. If there's any way you could explain rotation and how that whole concept works to me, that would be really cool, because if the Shocklands are rotating out of the format, I probably shouldn't craft them if the meta's just going to all change, or it's going to be illegal to play in a couple of days. So any other free-to-play tips, any suggestions? I know my gameplay today was not perfect. If there's any advice, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and help me on my journey to learn Magic the Gathering again. Have a good one.